matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems. And the Spartans will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. So Fresno State's offense will have the football first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
And the Bulldogs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. So the San Jose State Spartans offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was singing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy...
Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Guys, let's talk for a moment about San Jose State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Second down, he'll throw it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Contreras. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. There he goes! And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Fresno State right back to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Shoots his way for more.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Morton.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Finds his man. It's Whitaker. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldog.
He doesn't need anything to be open. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open? Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Alabama is currently ahead early in this one, but they haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by 4 over Tennessee. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And this is what's so great about play action. The run fake sucks those linebackers up, and it just creates so much more space for these receivers to operate. Beautiful execution by the offense.
You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. This quarterback part of their running game. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Wants to throw on first down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Back to pass on second down. Pocket breaking down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. He wants to throw it again. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Absolutely perfect. That brings them to within 1.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it on the counter. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Clay. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Whitaker. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Burns. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Adams. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Used the play fake. Now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
The Spartans come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on third down. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Heaves it on the run. And it's caught inside the 30. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking to throw on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Spartans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. Trying to surge it in. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. On target over the middle. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Craig. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. He'll pull it on the read. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Absolutely perfect.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got him in the flat. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. It's complete to the left. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Spartans will call on their punt team. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Takes a handoff. It's Burns. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The screen, he's got wheels. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. He leaves it with his back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Takes it from the gun on third down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And, man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
And the returner will be knocked down. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Higgins. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. To the air on first down. Got his man.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He'll keep it himself. Keeps it and gets the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Spartans are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. He's
turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking to throw on third and goal. Looking for the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clay. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They're looking to throw on second and short. Skips away from pressure. Still on his feet at the 45. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Fresno State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Florida is currently ahead of the scoreboard, but it's clear Tim Tebow's not out there, and because of that, I don't see a blowout today in the Swamp. They're up by 7 over LSU.
Wants to go up top on first down.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Rushes on him. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Right on target this time. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
The The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll test the right side. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Spartans are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Good right down the boulevard. A penalty marker is down. If this is on the defense, the offense is going to have a choice to make. Do you dare take the points off the board and go for the touchdown? The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quarterback on the keeper. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on third and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Are forced to settle for 3. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Real power running by this guy as he bangs his way to the 24. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Facing a third down and short from the 26. They'll try to run for it. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll go back to work on offense. To the air on first down. Going for it all. He's got it for a big play. Hits the crease. Touchdown, San Jose State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
The Bulldogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Got it behind the line. It's Morton. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line. Now on second down. Finding open areas. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Looking for space, it's Burns. He breaks a tackle. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And he's going to try to return this one. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. A strike downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Spartans are in the hurry-up.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Wants to fire on second down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
Late in football games, I have a plan. I want to run the football. I want to put my quarterback in great situations if I do throw it. Low risk, keep that clock moving, get a few first downs. And if I get a few first downs with that clock moving, I get the W and get out of here.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Whitaker. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Fresno State will have to punt. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. The give on the option. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. He uncorks one deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Got it in the middle, it's Whitaker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Right back to him on the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely